Pakistan is trying to manage three major pressures at once: stabilizing energy supplies during a global crisis, coordinating politically at home, and continuing security operations along the western border. Here's what happened today. Pakistan is taking emergency-style steps to protect its fuel supply as global energy routes come under pressure after the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. The government is preparing a series of measures, including switching petroleum prices revisions from fortnightly to weekly, compensating oil companies for rising insurance and shipping costs, and introducing fuel conversion steps, including work from home where possible in both public and private sectors. Officials say there is no fuel shortage in the country, but costs have surged dramatically.
We do a daily stock taking in terms of जो supply की situation है, जो pricing की situation है, और alhamdulillah for the month of March we are comfortable.
Insurance for oil shipments have jumped up from about 30,000 to nearly 400,000 per ship, while freight rates have also spiked. To avoid disruption, Pakistan has already requested Saudi Arabia to provide oil supplies through an alternative Red Sea route via Yanbu. State-run Pakistan State Oil has also floated new import tenders outside the Strait of Hormuz as a precaution. For now, authorities say supplies remain stable. Pakistan has around 4 weeks of petroleum and diesel stocks, while crude oil stocks are estimated at about 10 days and LNG and LPG supplies at around 2 weeks. Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb told the Senate that the government is not considering fuel rationing but urged conservation if the regional war drags on.
So, having said that, I think by हैसियत कौम कि अगर ये सिचुएशन प्रोलॉन्ग करती है खुदा न खास्ता तो एक सेल्फ डिसिप्लिन हमें लाना चाहिए with respect to energy conservation.
The government will hold daily meetings to monitor fuel stocks and international oil prices. Meanwhile, the State Bank of Pakistan has warned that global oil prices could rise to $100 per barrel, which would increase pressure on Pakistan's economy. However, the central bank says foreign exchange reserves remain stable at over $16 billion and are expected to reach $18 billion by June and $20 billion by December. Officials say the reserves have been built through market purchases rather than fresh borrowing. Meanwhile, the political leadership has been briefed on the broader regional situation. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif chaired an in-camera meeting of parliament leaders at the Prime Minister's house, where officials discussed the Middle East conflict, Pakistan diplomatic efforts, and the ongoing security situation along the western border. Leaders from several political parties attended the briefing and called for national unity, although the PTI boycotted the meeting, saying it would only participate if it could meet its jailed founder, Imran Khan. Meanwhile, on the western border, the military says its ongoing Operation Ghazab lil-Haq continues to target militant positions across the Pakistan-Afghanistan frontier. Information Minister Ataullah Tar said that so far the operation has killed 481 Afghan Taliban personnel, injured more than 690, and destroyed over 220 checkposts, and targeted 56 locations inside Afghanistan. Army Chief Field Marshal Asim Munir, during a visit to South Waziristan, said peace between Pakistan and Afghanistan will only be possible if the Afghan Taliban renounce support for terrorism and stop militant groups from using Afghan territory to attack Pakistan. So Pakistan's immediate priorities are clear: keep fuel markets stable as global routes choke, keep politics aligned through the national briefings, and keep pressures on the western border as the operation continues. And if the regional war drags on, the next fight will be about energy prices and economic resilience at home.